Okay, good morning traders. Welcome to this live again. Let's start with a quick snapshot of the markets, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about TOPSTEP. Okay, here we see gold. Gold is just hovering inside a very tight range, 2030, 2038, currently in the middle of the range. And pretty much situation is the same. We see some consolidation that I believe is gonna be resolved to the downside, because I see still the moving average is pointing lower, and there is one pushing the dollar higher. I will go just after this, so I believe it has pressures to go lower, but how much lower we never know. Gold is always buy the dip mode. Okay. Talking about the dollar, we see that pressing higher this morning. What to say here? Still it's trading sideways the past few days. Inside this range, I believe, I said yesterday, we have another push higher to test the Friday's highs. But if we see the situation, the 4 hours chart, it's pretty much mixed, currently trading in the middle of this range, and still the momentum is to the downside from the moving average pattern and price action. Euro, okay, it's the opposite of the dollar. Let's see if we can have a more clear picture here. We see this kind of head and shoulders forming, meaning that if we break below the 10890 lows of Friday, we might see an accelerated move down to 107. But as long as we are trading above Friday's high, Euro bulls still safe. Same situation in cable, pushing a little bit lower, but here I think there is momentum still to the upside, and you can play this safe by going short Euro sterling. Okay. Good morning, Pavlos. Good morning, everyone. Let's see indices. Indices, we see this rip higher yesterday. Don't ask why. Stocks, I said many times, are going higher. Of course, with some corrections. Okay. Same in S&P, same in Nasdaq, same in DAX. Okay. I don't see indications of going lower yet in stocks. Now, Bitcoin, what to say here? Exactly following my pattern. I told you no matter what, 48,000 will be hit. This is technical target. And after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll have another rejection of the ETF tomorrow. I think it's expected. And then this will plunge lower. I don't trade crypto, but I know many of you do. It is just I just see the patterns and the price action. Simple as that. I don't care about the news. Okay, I think okay, let's see oil. We see some rally this morning, almost up to $, and this also is putting pressure on the USD CAD to the downside. But let's see. Moving averages in the USD CAD still showing that momentum to the downside exists. Yes, okay, let's see the yen pairs. I said many times, still in a downtrend. This is almost textbook. So I expect another move lower in the yen crosses. Now if you play it against USD or Euro Yen, it's your choice. I would prefer Euro Yen. It's the same like the dollar almost, but I see this consolidation here, it's more clear. Yes, I believe Euro Yen is gonna give a more aggressive move to the downside. Okay, so yes, I would go with Euro Yen if I'm gonna play the strength in the yen. Okay. EURUSD. EURUSD. I think that another move lower is coming here, but for now there is some consolidation around current levels just below 200 periods moving average. Maybe we see another spike. I expect I'm waiting for another spike, something like that to go short. Okay, but of course in intraday moves I played. I also traded today some short here in the morning in the copy trading accounts. The followers know about this. Currently flat, waiting for another push higher to short again. This is the situation pretty much here. Okay, let's talk about the prop firms. You know that I'm strongly against prop firms because there is no need, guys. You just can deposit the challenge fee in your brokerage account and trade it with the same risk as you will trade in order to pass the challenges. And at the end, if you are successful, you are gonna get pretty much the same amount. Now, there is one difference and big value, I think, in one future prop firm, TOPSTEP. You can find the link in the description of this video, but most of you know this company. And okay, of course, it is a prop firm, okay, and gonna make money, but there are some major differences regarding the other scammy prop firms. For example, in TOPSTEP, if you are good and you pass the trading combine, is called here, the challenge, you have the chance to get a real account. They fund your real account in a real broker and you are playing in a real market, in CME. Okay, here we see one trading combine that I'm using. This is the 50k trading combine. I like to use Trade08 account. Trade08 is one broker that I like, has a good platform, but of course there are a lot of good platforms, almost all the professional platforms that are used for trading futures. We see Ninja Trader, Quantower, Sierra Chart, CTS, Bookmap. Most of them are free and there is some fee, I think, for Sierra and some other. You can see those kind of things if you if you create an account. Okay, now as I said, the main difference here is that with only 50k let's see, where is it, how it works. Okay, those are the 3 account offers. You can start with just $49. The difference here is that you can have the account as many times, unlimited, unless until you pay the $50 per month. And there is only one rule to get 3,000 profit. with stop loss 2000. Okay, and 5 contracts limit. I believe this is very attractive because you see the analogy here. You risk 2000 to make 3. In the prop firms you risk 5000 to make 15,000. Okay, it's 3 to 1. Here is almost the half of it. 1 versus 1 to 150. Okay, it's I mean this means that you have it is how to say, you have two times more probability to succeed here to get the target, and then you get funded initially. Okay, you pay I think $120 one fee, but only after you pass the combine, the challenge, and then you don't pay nothing else forever. Okay, unless of course if you lose the account. There is also one rule that you cannot lose the half of the daily max limit, but the good thing is that it is this stop loss, it's automatic. For example, the difference with the FX prop firms is that if your account hits 5% in a day and you don't have a stop loss, you lose the account. Here it just stops and pausing trading until the next day. You don't lose the account. This is not the scammy feature that all the prop firms are having. That's why I like it. Okay, now as you see here, this is a Trade-of-Age platform. You have the futures. This is because some of you asking if there is FX. Of course there is FX. This is the GBP USD, but in future. The difference here is that there are contracts that are standardized. For example, here in GBP USD there is one contract has the value of 66.5 thousand, meaning that 1 point from 39, let's say, to 40 is $6.25. Okay. Of course, you can place your orders here. You have until 5 contracts you can place. What do you mean notifications in the YouTube? Yes, I don't know, maybe there is some error there. I cannot do anything about it. Anyway, let me finish the presentation. Of course, you have a lot of you can customize the platform, and you get this platform for free. For example, if you go to Trade-of-Age and try to open an account and use the platform, there is one small fee, I think $70 per month, something like that. But in TOPSTEP you got all those features and platforms for free. Okay. What else? Of course you have this is the Nasdaq micro future, this is gold, this is euro, everything that almost all the major pairs are here, AUD, CAD, and of course all the indices except the European, the DAX. You cannot still trade the DAX, I think, in TOPSTEP, but who cares? You can trade the S&P. Another major difference and advantage of using TOPSTEP is that okay, with $50, if you deposit in a future broker, you can do nothing because the margins are huge. For example, for one micro S&P is around $7,000. Okay, so here you can open up to 5. So meaning you must have at least $35,000 in your margin account in order to trade futures. No other scammy FX prop firm offers that. Okay. Because okay, you are gonna tell me yes, it's not 50k the account size, it is just 2000. Yes, okay, it's 2000. Even if this is the case, with $50 you get a 2000 account. But even if you had 2000, you cannot open 5 contracts, because this is the buying power, meaning if you are trying to use the full contracts, the margins are huge, are more than 10,000. It's around 12,000. I think you can go to the SME page and see the margins. Okay, of course you can have multiple accounts. They pay very fast. Okay, if you pass the combine and you get the XFA, the Express Funded Account as they call it, you can there are some limitations. For example, you must have 5 profitable days before you withdraw and something like that. Okay, those are details. I have highlighted the major advantages, and if I suggest something, there is real value. I'm not doing for any other reason. Okay, you can use my link, you can open your own account. I don't care really. There is one small fee that they give us if you open an account, but I don't care. I'm highlighting the major advantages. I also use this prop firm for myself. Okay, so you can try it. And I told you the difference here is that it is easier to pass the challenge and get the funded account. And if you are good in your funded account, you can get a real live account. Okay, it's not easy. I'm not gonna tell you bullshit, but it is the real thing, the real prop firm, as should have been. In no other prop firm you can find this to get live funds. Okay. Yes, exactly. It's just $5 and see it, even if you don't pass, it is, I believe you are gonna get a lot of help in how to trade, because those platforms, even for educational purposes, it's nothing. $50 to trade in India, to trade in Trade-O-Wait Quant Tower, and you get a different perspective of how to trade. Okay, I believe you can learn how to trade here better than using MetaTrader, and this is more professional environment. For example, when I was working in the bank, we had XTrader, we had those kind of platforms. No bank uses MetaTrader. This is called the DOM. This illustration here, I mean this platform, this how to say, it's called depth of market. Of course, if you pay for the data also is real time here. Okay, for example, you can have the future data for free, and in in TradeView I am paying to see those data for free because I have account in Interactive Brokers, but here you get it for free. And even if you can also connect your broker Trade-O-Wait with TradingView and trade from the chart directly here. Okay, you can go here, explore brokers, and connect Trade-O-Wait and connect your TOPSTEP account to trade for free, and also you will have this data of futures for free. Anyway, I'm not trying to force you. You can try it. I highly suggest TOPSTEP. Okay, of course there are two other accounts, two other firms, Apex and My Future Funds. Of course, My Future Funds, stay away. It's more expensive, and it's the owner has my funded FX, something like that, and it's very scammy. Also, they have one secret rule that you cannot trade when there are news. You must close all your positions. It's stupid. Here in TOPSTEP you don't have this stupid rule. Why to close my positions before any news? Bullshit. This means that they don't wanna pay you. It's crap. It's scam. And also in Apex, the difference, I like also Apex. I have had some funded accounts there too. But I don't suggest Apex for the newcomers because they have one intraday trailing drawdown rule. Yes, all the data is live. That, for example, if you make 2000 inside the day and don't close the position and your position goes back to zero, you lose the account because they take the intraday high watermark. I know maybe this sounds strange to you, but I highly recommend to stay away from this kind of trading rules before you have some experience at least. But if you start in TOPSTEP and you learn the trade, okay, for example, this is the... Let's make one trade for educational purposes. Okay, I'm gonna sell one micro Nasdaq. You can put brackets, meaning one sell, one buy. Okay, it's just less than 2 points. The point here is $2, meaning from you see I bought at 37. I will sell at 38. I will make $2, okay, minus the commission. Yes, FX is enough for the challenge. I mostly trade FX. But okay, you can try whatever you want. Now I'm stuck with this long position. Here you see the PNL. You see 34, 37, it's more than 3, almost 3 pips, 3 points, $6, okay. What to say? What else? Yes, daily trailing is not so good. You must be very experienced to use it in Apex. But okay, the difference in Apex that I like is that you don't have a daily limit. You can use all your drawdown during the day. You want to ask anything else? There was one guy, FX Hunter, I think, something in Twitter that said will join the live. Yes, future data is live and it's free. This is the main difference and a big advantage, I said many times.
Order filled.
Okay, order filled. Here you see the PNL. I made one small trade earlier, so this is the... also you can go here to see the reports. I made 2 trades today. Okay, gross $20, net 14 something. Delayed data is in the contracts that you cannot trade. Every tradable contract, the data is free. Not level 2, I mean you get only the bid and offer, the first bid and first offer. But I think if you pay another $30, you get all the data here, all the, I think 10 up and 10 down. But I don't find any big advantage to have all the data in the DOM. I suggest you guys try it. It's very also, if you like trading, this environment is very, very addictive and very user friendly. It's not the old crap MetaTrader, but okay. And the difference here is that you trade in a real market. You don't get slipped out by the broker. The slippage here is real. For example, if news come out, you see big moves in futures too. But it is what it is. It's a real market environment. The problem with prop firms, and I have made one whole video regarding that, is that you say 0.5 risk per trade. Yes, but this is actually 10 or 20 times bigger, meaning that you trade with 5 or 10% risk per trade, because the real account size is not is a daily stop loss. Okay, it's 5% of what it's advertised. For example, they say you get funded for 100,000 account, it's actually 5k. Okay, or 10k if you want it. Let's say that you have a second chance. Scalping is always the same, either if you do it on futures or on CFDs. There is no difference. You can win 9 times out of 10, and one time of the 10 to whip out all the profits and lose the account. The same is here. Okay, I highlighted the advantages of TOPSTEP. Of course, more advantage, there is a big gap, a big difference to the upside if you compare futures trading with CFD trading, prop firms. Now, if you're gonna compare TOPSTEP with Apex, okay. Again, TOPSTEP is better because for me, because you have static drawdown, and if you go to Apex, you will see the prices for the static drawdown is much higher than Apex, so it's one way to use TOPSTEP. Also, I'm gonna try live trading in futures, so it would be good to have an account to follow me here if you want. I mean to follow in the live, because there is no copy trading system in futures. Any other question? I will keep the chat open at least for a few minutes. Deus might, I highly suggest you to see my 2 videos for prop firms, because you don't understand that there is not 100 account, it's just 5 or 10,000 account. Okay, and if you try to pass the challenge, you will build the 10k real market account, and it is the same. Of course, the chances are less than 1%, but it is what it is. Here is totally different thing, okay? You can trade even full Nasdaq contract, the NQ, but one tick is $20, so if you go for 10 ticks, it's $200. It's, of course, it's easier to lose, because there is 5-point stop loss to lose $1,000. Another thing that I like in TOPSTEP, in Trendovate, okay, it's not a feature of TOPSTEP, is that you get notifications in your mobile. For example, now that I have traded here, I get a one pop-up from, okay, now you cannot see it, but I see it in my mobile, so it's not like MetaTrader that you cannot get the feels. Okay, you can if you make some modifications, but here it's very easy. You have the same app of Trendovate in your mobile, and you get all the notifications in real time, so you don't have to check the platform all the time. Okay, let's buy some GBP for educational purposes, for presentation purposes. Of course, you can also modify the chart settings to see indicators, everything that you want. I have here some super trend indicators. Okay, if you are stuck, you cannot understand what I mean, but sometime you might. I know it's not easy. Even me in the beginning, I thought that it was good, the prop firms, but if you put the numbers down, you will see that there is no difference. Also, why you think it's cheaper and it's more expensive to use the smaller challenges? The 5k, the 10k, 50k, 25k, it's more expensive than buying 100 or 200k. Why do you think this is the case? If you think all those little details, you will see the big picture. I cannot put it in your head, but it is what it is. Okay, now we open the position, we are long here, we see here the net position, we also see the PNL. You see initial margin 2000 to open one contract. Yes, most people go for the lower one, and they could have more money. I have illustrated an example using the FTMO. Okay, of course it's the most expensive, but there is a small difference using other firms. Also, there is, if you trade in prop firms, there are limitations. For example, they don't let you open multiple positions, they call it martingale, they call it gambling, bullshit like that. You cannot use high frequency expert advisors. In a real broker, you can do whatever you want. You can trade the news, you can hedge, you can, you know that in a broker you can open two accounts and in one be long, in another be short. Do that in one prop firm and they will get disqualified and banned immediately. Guys, don't fool yourself. Prop firms is a nice business to get you money. Only 0.25% real stats from my forex funds. My forex funds, don't forget, had 12% drawdown, not 8 and 10 that it is the normal now, and only 0.25% succeeded to get the first to get the refund with the first payout. What are we talking now? Come on, guys. If it drops below 16, I will close the position. Here also you can create alerts. I put a stop here. You can do whatever you want. Here you see the PNL, the total day PNL, the open PNL. I don't know, I like a lot this kind of platforms. I have made a video regarding the stats of my Forex funds. 0.25% get the refund. What else you want now? Another scammy thing, you get the refund only the first payout. Why? You should get it when you pass the challenges. Why you must trade again? Because they know that the odds are against you. It's unrealistic. Those high leverage that you are using, it's unrealistic. Exactly. 30 people, 0.3%. Less than 30 people. And with 12% drawdown. Imagine the stats in the other prop firms, and with no, at least in my Forex funds, you could trade freely. You could trade the news, you could do whatever you wanted, okay? You didn't have any other limitations. The same here in TOPSTEP. You can do whatever you want. You can trade the news, you can trade everything. They don't care as long as you stay inside the limits. Okay guys, I'm closing this live. If you want something, you can always ask.